Good afternoon, everyone. So today I want to talk about a concept that is becoming increasingly relevant to our digital age, which is the echo chamber. It's something most of us have experienced often without realizing it. So what is an echo chamber and why should we be concerned? An echo chamber is explained by Adam Woodward and Mark Travers. It is an environment, whether online or offline, where individuals are exposed only to informations, opinion, or perspective that reinforce their existing belief. In these spaces, dissenting values are modified or excessively absent. This often happens on social media like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where algorithms create content tailored to our preferences. If you like a post that aligns with your worldview, you're likely to see more of them, or more of the same one. Over time, this creates a bubble where alternative ideas were rarely encountered. But it's not just algorithm that creates echo chambers. We contribute to them as well. Most of us post content not just to express ourselves authentically, but to gain likes, shares, and validation from others. This need for approval, perspective from others, as we feed not to what others expect, rather than challenging their perspective. In my experience, especially to major events like elections, most social media feed often the ones that is more popular for us rather than different kind of view, so that we could express, not just follow the same kind of trend as the population. So now I'm going to explain why it's dangerous. Both Greenwood and Travers highlights the risk of echo chambers, which extend far beyond our personal lives. They are based of that most of the information are lack of explanatory. In potential conflicts such as the recent Israel and Palestine situation, echo chambers amplify one side matters, intensify the issue, and make everyone firstly thinks that it's just maybe the Muslims' fault, but actually maybe it's because of the culture or religious issue that really makes the population overturn their view. And so now, how can we break free from the echo chambers? It started with awareness and willingness to challenge ourselves. First, diversify our information sources, seek out of the outlets that offer varying perspectives, even if they make ourselves uncomfortable. And secondly, engage in respectful conversations with people who hold opposing views, focusing on understanding, not communicating. Third fact is that check emotionally charged content before sharing it. As Travers points out, viral posts often appeal to our emotions, but they can distort the truth and deepen biases. Thank you for listening.